If I was to say success is remaining grounded and understanding who I am and what I'm trying to achieve, following my passion. So I think what you mean by success, I'm not there yet, but every day for me is a success in being able to live my purpose. My name is Chin Okeke, also known as Chin. I was born in London. I'm a Pisces. I grew up in Lagos, went to Corona School Ikoyi, after which I went to boarding school in England, the Dragon School in Oxford, and then Harrow in London. I studied law at the University of Bristol. I speak Spanish, French, a little Italian and Chinese. I began in the entertainment space, throwing parties from the age of about 15 in London. Always used to promote. As I grew older, kind of went from club promoting to doing bigger events, charity events at university, the Bristol Fashion Show. I took a few years out, but when I moved back to Nigeria, while I was working for Maersk, a friend of my uncles asked me to help him throw an event to launch Sky Vodka. And I did, and that was the beginning of a long journey. So I set up the brand agency, ended up developing their strategy for introducing the brand into the market, a number of events. And our main focus was developing entertainment properties for brands. So ended up working with a number of beverage companies, mainly alcohol companies, obviously from the nightlife. That kind of why it kind of led into alcohol brands. Events has always been my thing. Events, making things happen, project manager. Around the same time that I started working with Sky Vodka, also did my first show with Tomiwa Ladekomo. We did Asha on the Green. Pepsi, as you know it, music and soccer anywhere else in the world, whereas in Nigeria for a long time it was just soccer. So with the management of Pepsi, they wanted to take that step into incorporating or integrating music into their brand strategy. We began with a project with Lynx, which was 3 to 4 years. That was the beginning of what a lot of people know me for here in Nigeria, which is management. Started working with talent not just in music, but across TV and film as well. So the likes of Eko Edewo, Zainab Balogun, DJ Obi. Bits and pieces. I mean, I've worked with Dolapo Oni, I've worked with Tiwa Savage. After many years of representing talent, made a conscious decision to kind of take a step back from that and focus on myself, but also focus on building bigger projects that have an impact on the entire industry as opposed to just individual careers. So this goes back to, the companies I mentioned earlier, which were the publishing company and the studio, and then Eclipse Live. So under Eclipse Live, or would have heard of Giddy Culture Festival. We've just had our 3rd year, going into our 4th, which we're super proud of, what we've achieved in such a short period of time. We're setting up a new festival it's not new, we started it last year, Party in the Park in December, which will happen again this year. Knowledge is key. And find an opportunity. Try not to do something someone else has done before. If you're doing that, do it better. But understand a market or understand an area, find an opportunity, grab it and take it and throw yourself. You have to commit yourself. You can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You also have to be ready not to sleep when you're dead. It's taken me 10 years, I think. 10 years to be able to sleep more than 6 hours a night. I'm not saying you should sleep less than 6, it's not healthy, but don't be surprised if you have to. There's one thing for Nigerian entrepreneurs I always say is that, if you don't have a source of income, if you don't have a fallback, if you don't have a support structure around you, it is so key that you have some sort of income. If it means that you have to be working a 9 to 5, if it means you have to be doing something you don't necessarily enjoy or you're not passionate about, do it to support your passion until your passion can feed you. Some people are lucky enough that they have family or parents who can support them up until they get to that point, but not everybody has that opportunity. And if not, then work, and only enough to get you over the hill. That's all the advice I think I can give. There's more, but I think I'll go on.